carry too much speed and you couldn't stop your car. So it's brake into the corner, now accelerate into your curb. And that'll pull you to the end of that curb on the outside there. You don't have to hold it, relax your arms, you're too tense. Keep going, right to the end of that yellow curb again, right to the end of it. Just relax your arms, up to here, now into your tyres. There you go. Now brake, down to 3 and then 2. Down to 2, so brake right into your tyres, right in. Not enough on the brake, so accelerate. Now brake harder to turn it. Now accelerate. Got it better. You need to put an anti-roll bar on the front of this car. So it's brake heavy to turn. Heavy to turn. Didn't brake it up. Right, to the car behind you, pull over to your right, let him go. Keep going. So it's brake. Now stay on the brake to turn it. No, not enough. Do you know when I talk to you now? If I went like this, can you hear that? Well, that's what you're doing to the car by not braking. You're not talking to it. So it's brake, too fast in. So it should be in second. Just don't push yourself so hard. It's speculating to accumulate. What you're doing is you're trying to drive fast, and it's actually costing you time. If you actually just chill out a bit and slow in, fast out, like all the world champions say. So it's brake down to 3. Got loads of time. So brake to the centre. Now stay on the centre. Turning too early. Accelerating. It's got to be the centre of there. That's it. Get your nose in first. Now accelerate. So always there's your straight line. You see, so you can accelerate now. Out to the outside there. And it's straight down to the bottom. Now brake down to 2. Now stay on the brake. Just you just dump your clutch out then. So remember, think of the car as a human being. If you went and walked up to somebody and whacked them on the back of the head, they'd hit your back. So you've got to be able to respect your car. So keep going. Now brake, stay on the brake as you turn, and accelerate. But not as heavy as that, but the idea is right. Accelerate to the outside. Again, relax your arms. Keep going. Straight to the end of that curb over there, right to the end of it. Now relax and turn to the tyres. That's it. So it's brake down to 3 and 2. Now stay on the brake into your tyres, into them. Too fast in. Because it's a standard road car, that's why you've got so much body roll. But you're enhancing it more by being aggressive. So what we have to do is we have to say to ourselves, when we're driving a car that's got this much body roll, we've got to do something to get rid of that body roll. So we just got to be a lot smoother with everything. Unfortunately, it's not a GT car, so you held it tight, you could have run right to the edge of the circuit. So it's brake. Now stay on the brake to rotate it. Now accelerate. That's good. Now accelerate. Now just got the power a bit late, but keep going. You could do it. Just stay to your right, let this guy go. There's another one coming as well. You could do with an anti-roll bar on the front of the car.
Just to stiffen it up.
Yeah, what it'll stop the front pitching for you. So it's brake down to 2. Now stay on the brake so you're facing where you want to go. Now accelerate. That's it. Look, your nose is in the right place and it's dragging you out to the outside here. And can you feel that you're not rolling over in your seat as much? So remember, it's the middle of that slip road on the right you're turning on. So it's brake down to 3. Brake to the middle, right to the middle, stay on the brake to the middle, turn in, and accelerate. That's good, perfect. Look at that, lovely line, well done. So look for the wiggle in the white line. So brake, now stay on the brake as you turn, and accelerate. See, it's pulling you into the tyres. You don't have to fight with it. Straight line now. So it's brake down to 2, sorry. Now brake all the way into the corner. Now accelerate to the end of the curb. Not heavy. Only enough because you've got a standard road car. Just to keep it driving without understeering. So keep going. Just brake smoothly, stay on the brake to turn, accelerate into your curb. Then aim for the end of the curb over there. Right to the end of it. That's good, well done. That's a lot better. Keep going. Just a nice arc over to the end of the curb. Right to the very end. And then when you get there, turn to the tyres. That's good, well done. Keep going. Now brake down to 2. Slow it down. Now stay on the brake into your tyres. That's it, look how good that is. Now to the middle of the circuit. Now brake and brake into your tyres. That's good. See how you're getting in now? Now let it run free. Don't move your hands around so much. So it's brake. Now stay on the brake to turn those in. Just come off slightly early there. Just could leave it in second for that one actually.
Yeah.
So accelerate. Good use of the circuit. Well done. So it's brake down to 2. Now stay on the brake as you turn. Now squeeze the power on. So it drives you round. Up again. Not too heavy. Don't want to run on that curve. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. So it's brake now. Down to 2. Slow it down more. Stay on the brake. Go deep. Now stay there and smoothly tighten. Now squeeze, not force. That's it. Now take your lock off. Take your lock off. How's that? A lot better, isn't it? Yeah. So you're not pushing it as hard. You've got to drive to the capabilities of your car. So it's brake. Stay on the brake to the middle of the slip road. Stay on the brake. Look at the tyres and aim at them. That's it. Let it run free to the edge. That's it. And straight on down to the white line. Stay on the brake to turn. And accelerate into your tyres, try and hit them. There you go, that's a nice line, isn't it? So it's brake down to 2. So get it all done early, stay on the brake, stay on the brake. Now you're not looking into the corner, look where you want to be aiming for, that's better. If you look at it, you'll always go there. At the moment you're just looking at your bonnet. Okay, where you go. So, go deep, now get your nose in, now accelerate. Now look to the end of that curb over there, that's what you're aiming for. To the end of the curb, that's it. So always turn your head and look more and you'll find it's easier for you. Go straight to the end of that curb, stay relaxed to the end of it. Now get your nose into the tyres. So it's brake down to 2. Stay on the brake until you're physically into the tyres. Now accelerate, there you go, there's a straight line out. Then brake until you're facing your tyres. Now accelerate, brilliant, look at that, how easy is that? Take your lock off, take your lock off. That's it. Now brake, now stay on the brake as you turn now. Now squeeze the, you just came off the brake a bit early. Right to the edge of the circuit. That's it. So it's brake. Now stay on the brake, tight into the tyres. Right into the tyres. That's it. Away you go. How's that feel? A lot smoother, isn't it? But it's quicker on the exit, you see.
Yeah, I can feel myself on the front.
Yeah. So slow down now, brake down a gear. Now stay on the brake. You must stay on the brake to physically turn it. Now squeeze. So it pulls you round to the outside. Pull back into the pits this time. I'll do a lap for you. And I'm going to use 2 fingers on the steering wheel. Like that. And I'll show you how we use the weight to turn the car rather than the steering wheel. But you was getting a lot smoother then. Because you was actually using the brake.
It's just the apprehension of it being my own vehicle.
Yes.
I've not been out, it's not really a sport car.
Yeah. Well, it's as I say, it's got quite a lot of body roll, the car.
Yeah, well it is a bit of a weighty beast, yeah.
Yeah, because it's got the 4-wheel drive system on it.
Yeah.
So we do a U-turn and go back that way. Go down to the van and then just do a U-turn there. Should check the mirrors. Nothing's coming, but you're alright anyway. That's it. Just go down there. Oops. Touch left. That's it. Just pull up here and then we'll just do a quick changeover. But I'll show you how I use it, and I do very little work on the steering wheel. Yeah. So whereas you move your hands around a lot, I'll just use because I'm using the thing is just put that while we're just until we just turn it. And your seat's laying back as well. If you can imagine, you're driving to the south of France. So if you look where my head, I'm looking that way. Yeah, so what I'd do if I was you, I know you're a bit taller.
On the side.
It's on the side, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd put it so I'm just kind of facing, still a bit too high.
There's a button just at the front.
Ah, yeah, got you. So you always put it a little bit close so that you might have to alter it to suit yourself. But do you see how I've got my head level now, looking that way, whereas before I was looking at the sky. So that way it'll make it a bit easier for me now. So come out into the circuit. So I'm just going to do the two fingers like this, and I'll use the brake as a rotation tool. Straight on through. There's a little bit of a knocking sound there. Can you hear it? So we'll squeeze the power. I never force the power, I always squeeze the power. So come out into the circuit, come down to the first corner. So down here, so brake, down to 2, stay on the brake to roll it in. Now squeeze the power, it pulls me round, you see. And can you feel you're sitting flat in your seat?
Yeah.
You're not rolling out of your seat. Straight down. So it's a brake, turn in on the brake, now squeeze the power, and there's a power, look how it pulls the car round. It takes me to the outside without having to do any work on the steering at all. Just a nice and gentle arc, and just gently roll it to the tyres. Then it's brake in a straight line, down to 2. Turn in on the brake, and then squeeze the power, don't force it so it drives me in the right direction. Brake in, and squeeze the power, not force it. So I'm squeezing my toes together. Have you ever had cramp in your toes when you're lying in bed? That's what you do. It's like, so I brake, stay on the brake as I turn, squeeze the toes. Look how easy it pulls the nose in. And I'm not fighting, it's not running off the circuit. Straight through. Stay on the brake to turn, squeeze the power.